How's everybody doing today? I wanted to talk about women being home alone on the homestead. For the past couple years, Stuart hasn't had to work, so he's always been here, and I worked from home. I still work from home, but Stuart's working a part-time job, and so it leaves me here. So it leaves me here by myself until, of course, he gets home. I've never felt afraid being here by myself. When he first started his part-time job, he was actually working nights and wasn't coming home till like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I didn't even feel afraid then when he was working till 9, he wouldn't come home till 9, 10 o'clock at night. I'd go out there in the dark, lock up the chickens, whatever I had to do. Okay, I just always made sure that Goose was always with me when I would go outside, especially when it was dark outside by myself. He's definitely going to let me know if there's something out there. And I'm still not afraid, but I'm a little bit more leery now, and here's why. This is what made me decide to do what I need to start doing. This just happened recently, I guess apparently the past month. A gentleman came home, 2 tax assessors in his garage. I guess apparently the structure, the garage, also has a dwelling unit attached to it somehow. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on this. I'll link the video though so you can watch. But he came home to find these 2 women inside of his garage, which apparently has this attached dwelling unit somewhere. His wife and kid, or kids, I'm not sure, were actually home. And these women are in the garage. He caught them in there, asked them what they were doing or who they were. They had said, we're with the tax assessor's office, da-da-da-da-da. He called them on the fact that they were in his dwelling without permission. It just kind of, with me, it's just kind of like, wow. If you can't trust that the county is going to do the right thing by knocking on the door or maybe calling you and letting you know, hey, we're on our way to your residence to check out a building permit that you pulled or whatever the reason is, and they just walk into structures without your permission, it's kind of, it's disturbing. And I don't want our channel to be political at all, but I wanted to do this video because it made me decide that since Stuart is gone, and with the snow starting to fall, and we're looking in, with winter actually hitting us now, he's not going to, it's going to take him a while to get home. It's going to take him a while to get up the mountain. So I've decided to start carrying my pistol with me when I'm out doing stuff around on the property. I don't think, I can't say nothing's ever going to happen because you never know. But I just need to be safe. I mean, it's not just people, trespassers that you have to worry about, but cougar, coyote, I should be carrying anyway just because of that. To help protect our dogs, our birds, myself. So, but the problem that I'm having is, yesterday I did a video on me doing the show Shugibon on the plywood that we're going to be using to close up the walls inside the cabin. And when I actually started the video, before I started up the generator, I was carrying my pistol on my side. And I've never carried before, so this, and Stuart says it's going to take me some time to get used to it. This is the holster. And seems kind of bulky to me, kind of big. When I put it on, before I actually went outside, I tried all different kinds of spots. The front, on the side. Yeah, the side isn't going to hurt because it really dug into my hip. I put it more in the back, but I felt that I didn't have that reach to be able to draw quickly if I needed to. The most comfortable spot for me was more in the front, off to the side, when I was just standing up. But when I went to go start the generator, just doing that action of leaning over some to pull the ripcord for the generator to get it going, it like dug into my side. It was kind of very uncomfortable. I felt like I wouldn't be able to do anything like bending over and picking up logs or whatever I need to do. So I ended up actually taking it off and putting it back in the cabin. I definitely want to be able to wear my sidearm, and I'm going to give this another try walking around. I've got a bunch of stuff to do in the cabin today. I haven't cleaned in a day. It gets dirty really quick. So I'm going to carry this on my side all day today and see how it feels. But I'll put it on now. Yes, safety first. Clip is out, and there's nothing in there. It's empty. So that feels pretty good right there. And without the pistol, it doesn't feel bad when I do that. I was just squat, and I can feel it hitting me right here. And I can also feel it hitting me here. Maybe it is something that I just have to get used to, but... And then with the pistol, now I'm kind of, yeah, now it's like digging into my ribs. I kind of wish I could wear it on my hip. That actually doesn't feel bad today. I don't know why. Yesterday I tried it on my hip and it didn't feel like that at all. It felt like it was hitting my hip bone. Maybe I just need to find the exact spot where it's going to be comfortable and just play around with it all day while I'm walking around here and doing stuff. This definitely feels better more on the side than it does in the front because it's not digging into my ribs. It'll probably take me a while to get used to carrying this on my side, but I feel that it's definitely a necessity. It's definitely necessary to make sure that I'm protected and the dogs are protected. The birds, if a predator comes in the yard, at least I can shoot off a couple rounds and scare it off. Hopefully I never have that experience of trespassers on our property. We've had a couple people drive up the driveway that are lost, but that's about it. Thank goodness. Our road coming up here it's pretty hairy, so we don't get a lot of just people roaming around, which is one reason why we liked this property, was access is not easy. So people start driving up our road and most likely they're going to turn around and go back where they came from or go somewhere else, because it's not easy getting up here. We do get, well, there's people that kind of know the area and I'm sure they come up and whatever, they're just sightseeing or whatever, but we've never had anybody actually trespass on our property. Thank goodness. But it's better to be safe than sorry. It's sad that the video that came out made me really start thinking about I should be carrying. I need to make sure that I'm protected when Stuart's not here. Any of you women that are off-grid or homestead and you're home alone and you live in a secluded area, you need to make sure that you're protected. And if anything was to happen to me when Stuart's gone, no one would know. No one would know. Stuart wouldn't know until he got home. There's sometimes when he texts me when he comes home and I'm busy outside because I don't carry my cell phone with me, and I don't text him back, and that's scared him a couple times. I probably should make sure that I'm carrying my cell phone with me anyway to make sure that I can call 911 or call him if something happens when I'm out doing stuff on the property. If I fall and break my leg and I can't get up, I need to be able to call for help. So I should probably make sure that I'm carrying my cell phone too, huh? Oh, so personal security, protecting your homestead, protecting yourself. It's definitely something that you need to consider when you live secluded. Okay, so now that I've bored you with that, I'm going to get busy with stuff that I need to do today. So you guys have a great night, have a great week, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully we'll be closing up the walls, or some of the walls. We don't have all the plywood that we need, but hopefully we'll be closing up some of the walls. We're going to start off in the kitchen because that's really where I want to put up some shelves and start getting a little bit more organization done. Make a little bit more room for stuff. So hopefully we'll be doing a video on that. But until then, or until the next video, you guys have a great night, great weekend, great week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. And smash that bell so you're notified when we upload new videos. Bye.